which team, starting with Liverpool?
Like in June, the two absentees from Madrid are Joel Matip and Sadio Mane. Mane still away after Africa Cup of Nations duty. Joe Gomez partners Virgil van Dijk in defence. Champions League hero Divock Origi is in from the start. And Adam Lallana and Alex Oxlade-Chamberlain are among the Liverpool subs. Two players hoping for injury-free seasons. 6 of the City team clinched the title at Brighton in May. Claudio Bravo starts in goal, a year on from injuring his knee in this game last season. Stones and Otamendi make up the central defensive pair. There's no Aymeric Laporte at all today. Summer signing Rodri starts the match with Fernandinho still away on holiday. Leroy Sané plays amid constant interest from Bayern Munich. And Raheem Sterling plays in the middle for City with both Aguero and Jesus on the bench. And two teams here, Glenn, who tactically we pretty much know what to expect at all times.
Yeah, they're playing similar shapes, aren't they? I think from Liverpool's point of view, I think you've got to look at how much, once the game settles down, Robertson and Alexander-Arnold, how much they can really get forward and drag those City wingers back. And say to Van Dijk and Gomez, you can deal with Sterling up front. And I think they'll be confident as the game goes on. For City, it's about possession. They'll want to dictate the play. De Bruyne's back in there. He's going to be looking for a really strong season this year. He had injuries last year. I think he's going to be back to his very best.
Well, that's going to be a big key, isn't it, this season for Manchester City. There's Joe Gomez, who's had it taken off him by Sterling. The first opportunity here for Manchester City, which was blasted into the side netting by Leroy Sané.
Well, first and foremost, it was fantastic pressing from Sterling. He read it right at the right position there. Liverpool give the ball away. It's a little bit there. Gomez doesn't quite get it out of his feet, but Sterling's onto him like a shot. Bang. Nice little slide ball. Just couldn't pull it back, could he? Going home if they win with a trophy, but more important, it's this.
Robertson stepped in there. There's Roberto Firmino. That's nice. Mo Salah put it wide. It was on a plate, wasn't it, for Liverpool's Egyptian striker. Applause from the manager, but he knows he should have hit the target.
Well, it was nicely weighted. This is a lovely little break. This is what they're going to have to do to City, is break quickly, but it's a lovely weighted ball from Firmino, and he's decided to go first time. Sometimes when you're that close from the goal, take one touch with your right foot and smash it.
Claudio Bravo looking to release Leroy Sané, who's fouled over there by Trent Alexander-Arnold.
There's that ball again, that ball over the top from Bravo, the goalkeeper. They're going to hold that line really high and late, but you've got to deal with that first ball. City players are getting in there, in behind them first.
There's Ederson, who's on the bench today with Claudio Bravo starting for Manchester City. There's a bit of concern here after the way that Leroy Sané fell under that challenge from Trent Alexander-Arnold.
Yeah, it's because he's playing catch-up. He's got caught, he's pushed him, he's just sort of maybe gone down the side of his Achilles there. But he's let Sané get goal side, and that's happened 3 times now.
It's one of those, Glenn, where as he planted his foot, all of the weight went through that left knee of only 3 players in the Premier League last season with 10 goals and 10 assists, Eden Hazard and Raheem Sterling being the other 2, so he is the complete player in many ways, the complete attacking player at 23, but it looks as though his day is going to end early here at Wembley in the Community Shield. And we just hope there's no lasting damage there to Leroy Sané. There's Walker lifting the ball in, and it's steered down there towards David Silva. Sterling! And it's managed to wriggle its way through under the goalkeeper, Alisson. And it's Manchester City who score first in the Community Shield. And it's Raheem Sterling from point-blank range. It's Liverpool 0, Manchester City 1.
Well, let's go on the positives first. It's a cute, really cute set play. But you've got to say, Liverpool have been caught sleeping. They really have. But there's a lovely bit of it. They changed the angle of the ball from the free kick there. Look, 2 passes. There's 2 men going in round the back. Liverpool, half the team are playing offside. Salah is playing catch-up because he's gone asleep. And that is a really, really clever goal from City's point of view. Sterling manages to sort of get a miss-hit, really. And Alisson can't get a full bit of body on it. Look, he tries his best to get his foot to it. Just goes in between his hands, touches his hand into the net. But a cute free kick. Liverpool are waiting for that ball to come in direct. They change the angle quickly. Two players running in behind. Excellent.
So the ball finds its way in from the boot of Raheem Sterling, who enjoyed his most productive. Threatening again. This time Alisson can hold on. After losing 2 out of 3 in field as well. And here's an opportunity for Mo Salah, who shrugs off Zinchenko and can't find the net. Now there's another good opportunity there for Mohamed Salah.
Yeah, great play from Salah. He hasn't gone for the header on the diagonal. Look here, he says, I'm not going for the defense. For the header challenge, I'm going to just ease you off. And then Zinchenko makes a mistake, doesn't stay on his feet. Again, there's here a little pullback, not really anyone there to pull it back to, and he goes for goal again and just pulls it again. Left lives so high up, they've got in again, and I think they're going to have to abort it.
It's Gabriel Jesus out there this time. Sterling's gone into the middle. Jesus, here's Kevin De Bruyne, good challenge, here's the chance, a good save. Oh, good ball there for Jordan Henderson.
Getting back and getting the tackle back, you've got to feel that Sterling's got to try and bend that in the other corner. He's gone near post, but from where he was, the better angle was probably to the left of the keeper.
Alisson, who played every minute. Origi. Stones just able to flick it away. Zinchenko can't clear. Another chance for Salah, and another one wasted by Mo Salah.
Well, it is wasted this time because he's got the time. Once the fullback falls over, he's got time to have a little look, assess it. Has he got a teammate to pull it back to? He tries again with the outside of his left foot. It's a tough one. That's a great run from De Bruyne. It really is. He's making great runs. That shows he's fit again. He's not only looking for the ball to feet, which he loves, but he has that little bit of movement.
I think the fact they did it.
There's not enough movement either to get the ball.
Sterling did really well there against Joe Gomez. That's a run and a situation that Liverpool haven't been able to solve at all in the first half.
It's a clever run. It's a really lovely blind. I call it a blindside run in behind fullbacks. Here he is. He can stand in there and be lazy, but no, look at. He even checks himself. Knows he might have been offside. Clever play again. The ball just overweighted for him. Midfield when they get the ball.
Alexander-Arnold feeling the pressure again here from Raheem Sterling. Has looked really sharp so far today for City, and it goes to Jesus, and then Silva smashed it first time over the crossbar, but they just look so much sharper, don't they? Pretty much all over the pitch.
Well, again, you see Sterling picking the pocket of a defender, spins round the back of Alexander-Arnold, gets a ball into blue shirt, and then David Silva.
City.
I'd like to know whether he was trying to play that to Henderson or he's done it for himself.
Henderson helps it on here to Firmino, and then Robertson, and then the chance for Divock Origi that Anders. It's the in-swinger here from Alexander-Arnold that's gone all the way through. Van Dijk hits the underside of the bar. We wait for a signal. No signal for Martin Atkinson. Van Dijk in the middle again. It's still not clear. A bit of wry smile on his face. The ball hitting the crossbar and bouncing down like that at Wembley.
Same end as well.
Alexander-Arnold's free kick hit straight at Raheem Sterling. Here's Mo Salah. Lovely feet again, and a low shot that hits the post. Well, Liverpool getting closer and closer and closer without breaching the Manchester City back line.
Yeah, wonderful feet, wasn't it? Not the best of free kicks again there, but what a lovely first touch there. Look at this drag back. Look, beautiful. Two players go out for an ice cream. And he tries to catch Bravo on the near post. You think he's going to whip it. He's gone backward. Beaten the keeper. Just hits the outside of the post. But good skill. Liverpool back well and truly in this game.
This will show you just how close it was, Glenn.
So that is close, isn't it? But to your eye, when we first saw it, you think that was in.
Yeah, that is technology at its finest.
At its very best, and that's why
Divock Origi challenged there by Walker. Origi stakeout. Martin Atkinson didn't see anything wrong with that. Walker then skips away from Robertson and plays it through here for Sterling. Sterling's onside. Raheem Sterling, Well, he's thinking about passing it, and in the end he's fallen over it.
But great play from Wood here. I'm not sure that's a foul.
Origi's still down after that challenge, and he's being looked at by the Liverpool medical staff as you have a look at this, Glenn.
He might have caught him, Darren, but I don't think it was a foul. Look at this for change of pace. Lovely little slide ball. Liverpool trying to step up and play offside. Now he's got to be positive. He's looking for something. Straight away he's looking for support. You go in there thinking, I'm going to score this, and if suddenly you see something or you hear a shout, then you might get Walker shouting to him, yes. And he's had a glance and he's thinking in his mind now, I'm going to play it. Suddenly Van Dijk comes, a red shirt comes into his view, and he's now in between two minds, and his manager's not happy.
This is the challenge, Glenn.
Yeah, he's won the ball.
Yeah.
It's a good challenge. Might have just caught him a little bit, but he's just poked the ball away. Ends up with in possession himself and bursts through that midfield area with his pace. Last.
And a really nice summer, Gabriel Jesus. He scored in the semi-final of the Copa America and the final as well for Brazil. Mo Salah for Liverpool with a shot. Looking for the same corner. Hit the post that side a few minutes ago, and this time Bravo was down sharply to hang on to it.
Yeah, second time he's tried it. Look, body shape, eyes looking as if he's going to whip it across the goal, but he whips it back on that near post, and Bravo this time, is a little bit closer to that post. The last effort, there was a gap there. This time he's saying, no way, you're going to beat me near post.
De Bruyne there, shrugging Wijnaldum aside. Sterling, Kevin De Bruyne. It's the shot in, which Alisson didn't see. Seems to have been around the scene for so long. Got into the Southampton side so young, didn't he?
Yes, yeah, he did.
Hard to think that he's probably nowhere near his prime as yet. Henderson's free kick for Liverpool, glanced away in there by Walker, lifted back in by Van Dijk, and headed in by Matip. Well, Liverpool level, and it's the central defender Joel Matip who's off the bench to tie things up in the Community Shield. It's Liverpool 1, Manchester City 1.
Well, the equaliser's come, but it's all about Van Dijk. The little ball back is so cute. For a centre-back to have that little deft touch, you watch as it comes out the back, he's looking to get on the end of the free kick, he pulls himself out the back, there's a deflection, there it is, the chest, look, little pop ball, beautiful, back into the danger area, and his centre-back partner, for now, Matip is in the penalty area in that 6-yard box, great header down, they say head it down on that line, no goalkeeper can save it, perfect header. Keeper goes, Bravo's going for the top corner, he's going high, and a super little header down, and it's what Liverpool deserved, to be quite honest.
Well, he was one of Liverpool's unsung heroes last season, wasn't he, Joel Matip? When the injury started to mount up at centre-back, he was the one that came in and played really consistently alongside Virgil van Dijk. And he scored the goal today to level things up in the community. Powered away by Otamendi. Adam Lallana looking to feed it through. Good save, Bravo, to deny Naby Keita.
Great play. And it's, your substitutes come on, you want them to affect the game, and all three of them there, just boom, put that little three passes together, and there's the shot in the end from Keita.
Here's Adam Lallana. Mo Salah. Robertson's made a great run from left back on the other side. Salah's gone for goal himself. And the deflection put a tremendous amount of spin on that ball. It loops over the crossbar and behind for a corner.
Yeah, Salah's been brilliant this second half. He really has on this. He's been wider. He started wider, so they can't get closer to press him, and it gives him a chance to get defenders on their heels. He's done it all second half. Gets his shot in, and that deflection with it going across into the far corner. I think it's too much for Glenn. I think that's the key to the goal. That beautiful little ball back in. He's not really picking anyone out, but he knows there's red shirts in there, Van Dijk, and he's off his chest. A lovely little ball.
There's a mistake by Otamendi. Here's the opportunity for Mo Salah, who is in, and he can't take it initially. Can he get it the second time? What a clearance by Walker. That is an amazing goal line clearance by Kyle Walker.
It certainly is. And it's about his pace. Again, we spoke about his pace before. There's a lot of players wouldn't have got back there. You think he's going to cut it back. Stones does his bit to block. Salah gets his head onto it, but look at that. not only to get back there though, but the major thing is to not hit the crossbar, so it ends up going back in, Darren. He's actually got enough toe to hook it back out. That is wonderful play, wonderful defensive play from Wolves.
For Kevin De Bruyne over the course of the season. Here's Adam Lallana, the goalkeeper was off his line. Lallana to Salah, Liverpool with the chance. Here's Xherdan Shaqiri, saved by Bravo.
He's shot saving, but with his foot,
So here we go then, with the supporters looking on. Shaqiri against Bravo, and he scores. So Liverpool off to the perfect start. And Manchester City. Germans don't miss penalties. 1-1. I know one of the heroes of that startling second leg comeback in the Champions League against Barcelona last season. Saved by Bravo. Guess right. Got himself across there and makes the first save of the shoot.
I think the goal kick is not really in the bottom corner, is it? It's not a great penalty. Good height for the keeper. Hasn't really whipped it. It's a poor penalty.
2 out of 2 for them. Chip from Claudio Bravo. Lallana against Bravo. And he scores. Very confident up against Alisson. 2-2. The third penalty for Manchester City, and he scores. No problem. Wise head on young shoulders, and Oxlade-Chamberlain against Bravo. And Oxlade-Chamberlain scores. Top ball for Manchester City. It's the left back Alexander Zinchenko. Alisson ready. Oh, he got his hand to it, but he can't keep it out. That was the opportunity. He fails to score. Manchester City are the winners. Salah against Claudio Bravo. And Salah scored. And we're about to find out whether or not it's a lucky switch. Jesus to win the Community Shield for Manchester City. And he does. Brazilian beats Brazilian. And the first silverware of a brand new season is on its way to the Etihad. Manchester City have done it. Claudio Bravo with the key save in the shootout against Jorginho Wijnaldum. And Gabriel Jesus steps up to keep his cool. Manchester City win the penalty shootout 5-4. And it's City who win the 2019 Community Shield at Wembley.